All right, Alabama's Germie Bernard, the wide receiver, joins us each week at this time, courtesy of our friends at Innisfree Irish Pub and Form Energy. Welcome in, Germ. How are you today, my man?
I'm good. I'm good. Got some good rest, some good sleep. So I'm up and I'm ready to get after the day.
All right, I like a well-rested, well-slept Germie Bernard, and you get a bye week. I mean, a chance. I know it's just been 3 games, but anytime you can heal your body up over a week off has got to be welcomed for the grind you guys go through.
No, 100%. I'm gonna spend a lot of this time, just to mentally rest from, all the stuff that we go through. Take some time to rest my body, do some recovery work, just kind of get myself back to getting 100%, even though I'm not gonna ever be 100% during the season.
I know it's a long season and it wasn't SEC competition, but Louisiana Monroe, Wisconsin, your quarterback was lights out. Is this what you saw all of fall camp? We heard your coaches say, look, this guy didn't turn the football over, and the ball rarely hits the ground. I mean, he's been spot on the last 2 weeks.
This is I've seen Ty like this since even last year. Like Ty, he's a guy that is gonna put the ball in the right spot for his guys to make a play. He's gonna make the right decisions. He's gonna stand in the pockets. He's gonna make the throw even when he's getting hit. He's gonna escape the pocket when he needs to. Like I honestly think Ty he has an overall game, like his game has just really improved, each game, and I feel like it's showing. So like, I'm just really excited about his play and how he's going to continue to go during the season. And once we get in the SEC, the cream gonna rise to the top. So he's ready for it.
A couple of touchdowns for you on Saturday, and just like when I watch you on TV, I was seeing you in person, and your touchdown celebration with your arms wide open on your knees there. 2 parts. Walk me through that. And secondly, does the great Kent Gidley or anybody from Alabama, do you have a good photo yet of you and the touchdown celebration that you have that you can frame and have it sitting at the house?
I do got some pictures. I do got some pictures that I have downloaded. I do need to get those printed out to frame for sure. But yeah, I mean, when I score and I do that, I'm letting everybody know that, what I'm saying, that God gets all the glory for this. Like He's giving me strength to come out here, play this game of football. He's giving me the strength to go out here and catch these touchdowns and whatnot. So I'm just giving him glory, like, in those moments. And I just want everybody else to see, that God is working through me.
Germie Bernard, always brought to you by our friends at the Innisfree Irish Pub. After we broadcasted from Galette's on Friday, had an opportunity to go see our man Nick Sneed up at Tuscaloosa's Game Day Sports Bar. You can get lunch or dinner right there at the one on the Strip in Tuscaloosa. Of course, there's one in Lakeview as well. Just an incredible time, live music. Again, Game Day tradition, Innisfree Irish Pub.
All right, Germ, was that your first rushing touchdown? I should have looked this stat up, but a receiver does not get a rushing touchdown very often. All right, did they count that as a pass? Was that a flip?
No, it was a rush.
It was a rush, yeah.
It was a rush. Okay, so was that your first rushing touchdown as a collegiate player?
Nah, I had a couple of rushing touchdowns at Washington.
Okay. That shows off some versatility for you. Do you like showing off that versatility a little bit? I mean, you're pretty fast at that corner.
Yeah, I think it's important to be able to be versatile, especially when you have goals of getting to the NFL. Like you want to be able to get on that roster, and you want to be able to have them utilize you in different ways. You know what I mean? Like being able to play multiple positions is only going to be better for you when you do get to that point. So it's just if I'm able to play inside, outside, run the ball, I know that I'll be able to be useful to an NFL team.
Okay, so this is Alabama, so people are going to pick apart even 24-point wins over Big Ten teams. Now Alabama fans are like, can we really run the football? Like when Jam Miller comes back, what should Alabama fans expect from Jam?
I think with our run game, man, if I'm being completely honest, I just think we just need to fix the little details. It just be minor details when we watch the film. Guys just missing the block by a little bit, and coach talk about winning late in the play. Not letting your guy get away from your block at the end of the play, and that's what we have to get better at. Is if we play through the whole whistle, and if we finish through the whole play, those runs are going to be able to open up. I mean, I think, even Kevin Riley right now, he's doing a really good job at running the ball. And so, I mean, just when Jam does get back and, coach is pushing them to pushing all of us to be better with our blocking, I think it's just going to be a better run game for us. It's just run game is tough when you have a lot of guys and blocks and having the O-line, having to deal with different stunts and having to block different fronts and stuff like that. So it's really, really challenging, but we got the right group of guys to do it, and I know that they're working really hard to get it done. So it's gonna get done, and when the run game needs to pop, it's gonna pop at the right time.
I know you guys try not to pay attention to the outside noise, and you've got nothing but rave reviews since you got here from Washington. But Ryan Williams, there had been some chatter outside the program about Ryan Williams. You're his running mate there at the wide receiving core. Was it good to see him get back and get those stats and make the big plays? And if you would, just for the fans that are watching, explain how him being on the field and running his route can help you get open, or you running your route can help him get open, how that dynamic works out in the offensive football.
Well, first of all, everybody's seen what Ryan can do. Like, so I don't understand why people sit here and doubt him after the one game that he has. Like, as a receiver, it's inevitable. You're gonna drop the ball at some point. Like, that's just how it is. And I mean, he doesn't want to drop the ball. Obviously, it's just a lack of focus and something that he's working on. You know what I'm saying? And it was so great for him to go out there and, just hush some people up, man, because, a lot of people were down him and stuff like that. But I know who Ryan Williams is. I know the plays he can make. Like, praise and blame are the same thing. That's how we look at stuff. So, it was good for him to continue to have a level mind and continue to work through that. And then continue to, go out there and do his thing on Saturday. So just being able to play next to him, man, is definitely a blessing. He's electrifying, something that I wish I could have done when I was 18 years old, man. Like that dude is unreal. But I mean, I'll say it definitely it opens up the pass game tremendously, having him, Zay, Lottie, Rico, having all those guys out there, because you can't just double team one of us. You know what I mean? Like, you have to respect all of us, because all of us can go out there and make a play on you. So, I mean, we have a great group of receiver guys, and it's just like, who are you gonna guard? You know what I'm saying? Pick your poison, because we all can go out there and do it. So.
Form Energy also brings you our interviews each week with Alabama's Germie Bernard. A better choice for sustained energy and focus. To go the extra mile, they offer 4 highly tested flavors: Screaming Freedom, which is the Rocket Pop inspired, Grape Smash, Blue Blitz, and Orange Fury. Form Energy, available now at energy drink retailers near you, or online, PHORM. You can see more, PHORM, formenergy.com. That is formenergy.com. Ryan scored the touchdown on it, but the reverse flea flicker play that you guys ran, when that call comes in as an offensive player, how excited are you knowing you're about to run a play like that? It's a trick play. It's going to stand out more than any other play. How excited do you get to see how you pull that off?
Honestly, it's just really, really dope to see how much the hard work pays off. Like, people don't understand how much we practice that play. Like, we literally practice that play so much, and it doesn't get called. You know what I'm saying? Like, coach is only going to call it at the right time, and he felt like it was the right time, and we practiced that play a tremendous amount of times, and so it was just all about the execution part. And when we called that play, I was like, all right, Ryan, go get it, right? Go get it. It's time to go get it. So, and then, his ability just takes over the rest. And, our linemen and tight ends and receivers did a good job at blocking. So it was a really, really fun play. And just to see how the hard work pays off, man, is just really, really cool.
When you guys go back and watch that film together, and you mentioned the offensive line downfield, Caden Proctor's block was absolutely decapitated the guy. Do y'all get more excited about Caden's block or the fact that you go 75 yards for the touchdown?
Honestly, you got to be excited for all of it. To be honest, like Jay Lindsey had a great block to start the playoff, and then the linemen they did their thing and they kind of picked off the little guy. They picked off the guys, and then Ryan was able to go and score a long touchdown. So like you got to be excited for all of it because if one guy messes up, the play goes bad. So yeah.
So bye week, no game this week, but a lot of preparation. Then game week, traveling to Georgia. The stat that'll pop up is 2-5 away from Tuscaloosa under Kalen DeBoer. Talk to me about the mindset and wanting to change that number against an SEC opponent as you get into conference play.
Yeah, so I mean, no matter who the team is, it's all about us. And we know that. We know that if we just continue to play our game, you know what I'm saying, when we step out on the field, it's gonna be hard for other teams to beat us. So I mean, we're just focusing on increasing and getting better within our process. You know what I mean? Coach Greb talked about it yesterday. Like your process has to get better. He told us a whole story yesterday of this one guy who used to wrestle, and then it just really stuck out to me. It's like you're right. Like after you get a couple wins, like you do start to get a little comfortable. But during this time, we have to get uncomfortable. We have to push ourselves even harder through this process. Georgia, they're a great football team, and we know that we're gonna have to bring our best. But that's how we play every single week. We our best, and so I mean that's what it's gonna take. And then just like this week, just being very detailed about the things that we're doing, getting our rest, make sure we're hydrating, make sure we're getting our bodies recovered. And so when we do get into next week, you know what I'm saying, and we're going to practice, we're practicing hard. We're practicing emptying out the tank. That's what Coach Graves like to say. So, we're mentally preparing right now. We're not trying to get too anxious, too hyped up, but all of the guys are ready.
All right, he's Alabama's Germie Bernard. When we talk to him next, it will be Georgia week after a bye this weekend. Do you plan on watching a lot of football Saturday? Is that what you do on a bye week?
Oh, for sure. I'm gonna be sitting on my couch, man, just analyzing, watching football, enjoying my time off,
I hear
kicking
you.
my feet up.
That's what we do every Saturday. So you're one of us. You'll be one of us this Saturday. That's awesome. Only thing we have in common with Germie Bernard basically is that. Jeremy, thank you very much for the time, man. Have a nice bye, and we'll see you Monday.
Thank you guys so much. You guys have a great week.